God spawns are automatically mastery 10.
Oh, that's right. I have unlocked the skin for one of them, but I don't actually have them, and that confuses me.
Oh,
Aha, beer cube. It's a cube.
can you turn that down?
One.
Alright, so first off,
Hit me. You have a present for me.
yes, I do.
What was the blue? Oh, that's also God spawn.
So you
Sheesh!
so you can get a model, but I don't have to try and figure out which ones you do and don't have.
I don't even have a year left to use it though.
Are you gonna take that long?
No.
Alright, so
Oh, really? Damn.
I didn't even know they had expiration dates.
I didn't even know that they had gift certificates that are CD cases.
I do. Also,
I have had Siralim on the brain so much at work lately.
same.
That is a rather accurate color scheme.
I put green here so that you could differentiate the neck from that and the body.
He has a green shirt made of him.
And then this was the alternate version that I did with the more natural bird looking colors
Oh, is
together.
that the shiny?
Sure. It's a really boring shiny. But
Yeah.
no, it's just when I was looking at most of the green birds, they had black or gray beaks. There were only a couple that were orange. And so I did both.
It's not a natural bird, mind you.
So I just did both.
I like how it fades to orange there. I never really, that's not a look I've ever seen. I keep getting,
There's a lot of birds that do that.
I kept trying.
Either peach to orange or yellow.
Oh
to
yeah,
orange.
it's sort of because we talk about falcons, and like a lot of falcons are yellow to black. I keep trying to figure out that look, and it just never looks good. I can't figure out why. Because someone actually decorated their base, unlike me. That's Moo Moo.
They make sounds when you boop them.
That's Black Mage. Oh, did you make him say that?
Yep.
I thought that was the father for a second.
I'm some trouble game protagonist. Non-player cat.
Someone had fun with this. Oh no, they're upside down! Spicy gag.
And then I brought it back, but I made it extreme. And then down here...
So stupid.
It's always cold.
Super Saiyan, is he? What?
Yeah. Well, look, he's got like glowy, fiery things around him.
We have the arena, it looks.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh. It's, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I can do it.
I have buttons.
Hey. Look at all that stuff.
I haven't done any of the games except for when they've been the warp thing, so we have quite a few tickets to
you
use.
saved them up?
Yeah.
That's smarter than what I do.
Why?
What is... Oh, because I just use them immediately.
Does it matter?
I mean, your prophecies don't like it that much.
Oh, I haven't done props.
Oh! So when do you do them?
We haven't finished yet.
Yeah, but when do you do the, dwarf games?
In the warps, sometimes you get a free play.
Oh!
Look what I got that you'll like.
That's...
Raven plushie.
Oh, it's a plushie. That's the Raven, heretic. You turned the thing upside down, you fool!
No, it's... Oh yeah, but look. I got the treasure golem plushie.
I have become a big Golem fan over the last couple of days.
Then...
I'm sure you maxed out the blacksmith and the gem.
Yeah, we're down to just the repetitive ones and classes that we can't do until certain.
The fanatic and the
criteria.
royal.
Yep.
I still haven't unlocked those, and I'm again depth 200.
Let's see what else was there. Oh,
Oh,
I found a glitch. And I think we have plenty of video of it. If you let them wander your castle...
You can make them go through the wall?
Yeah.
I've heard of that happening, but I don't... Oh, yeah, if you're talking to them, they'll be able to...
Yeah, they continue going the same direction they were when you started the dialogue. So one cat that I also made is somewhere out in the ether, and I couldn't find it.
But he'll come back
mode.
if you come back. He'll reset his location when you...
Oh, do they?
Something. No, I'm asking if he'll reset his location.
No.
Oh.
No, it's just out in, like, the negatives outside of the map somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's no way getting back. But I also found some bad news.
What?
There's a maximum cap on how many things you can put on your castle map.
That's more bad news for you.
I know, but it's still bad news.
So what does the goblet say?
We're at 91%.
Oh, I'm more saying what classes does it want?
Oh, I just switched to Windrunner to get it.
Because
it's not really a useful class, but everything's so high level that
Windrunner is one of those classes I don't understand.
Then...
What's the portal do? Okay, portals.
It takes you to the hippopotamus. It's the hippo portal. Alright, so let's...
Oh, you're a spicy boy, aren't you?
Well, I do really low level high instability because the item drops are the same no matter what level you are. And then if the rewards are low, I do high level low instability.
You get a lot less gobletage that way, but yeah.
Well, that's why I go back and forth.
So should I tell a guy we're not going to be able to get the data?
I mean, I might be able to. It's just, how far back does he need to be?
Again, I think he wants to be preferably near the shortly before or shortly after the end of the game.
Oh. Well, we can look it up here.
And again, you're not very far from it.
I know we're not. I'm guessing it's like floor 60, I would speculate.
That's pretty close.
So, app data,
Rabdibada,
roaming.
Oh yeah, there's no way you could have Mastery 10 while you're at this depth. That's just impossible.
Yeah, because you can only encounter a couple of guys.
Yeah, because you can only get a Mastery thing on
the bottom floor.
Right, so people suggest just keep fighting him and then, like, leaving without completing the quest thing, but I don't want to, so... These are still going pretty well for me.
Alright, so local...
No. Just click on the blanket.
Let me see. I'll get to it before you. App data, local, Siralim, Alta. Nope. Local.
Alright, I'll tell him. Oh, apparently he's playing it right now. That's confusing. That's weird.
Sing a step in that?
And I copied and pasted it from what he said.
Unless it saves to a different location because I have
Steam.
stuff on the other drive.
Program files, Steam? Maybe it's in the Steam stuff? That seems weird, but...
I don't think it'd be in program files anyway. It would be...
Program files x86.
It would be for me, or the E-drive.
Okay. There's Tales 155. Again. And Steam. That says Stream. Be in Steam apps. Common. I believe.
Where is it? Is it called something else?
I don't know. I guess we don't have Ultimate.
You know?
I have.
It was just called Oh, that's just Ultimate for a second.
Nope, it was
Undertale.
Undertale. It could be in there, but I'd be very surprised. It shouldn't be there.
It's the exact opposite attitude of game.
Yeah, I completely don't know.
I'm also confused because there's just no file folder for it.
Yeah, it must have put itself somewhere funny.
Games.
Props. Unit properties. Local file. Oh, it's under. What? Oh yeah, isn't a program file is x86?
Weird. Okay.
Well, this is. I don't.
So much music. There should only be one saved file.
Data.win? I have no idea. Maybe this isn't where the save data is kept. In which case, heck if I know. I'm abused. That seems just mostly music files.
It does look to be mostly. Yeah, I would just ask him again
What the what?
where the stuff is.
Well, he said where it was.
I would just say it's not there. Is there another location or something?
Phone! Snother isn't a word.
Snother. Yeah, but it won't correct that, but it will correct if you say, like, I'm a, and then it'll change it to something that doesn't mean what you were trying to imply.
Another location is 2 words, not 1, you foolish phone.
Another location. Alright, so let's fight some golems.
Why?
To get their card.
Oh. I said you already got him up at S. What? What?
Look at all the cards I already got.
I have cards.
We have the effect of the unicorn, we have the effect of the concoction. And I think there's one other.
Yeah, I'm mostly interested in golems because of the golem. The iron golem.
Did I just get the card right now? That would be great if I did.
Yeah.
Yay! I need to get 2
Well,
more.
now you have to fight all these rainbow boys.
It's fine. It's still.
Oh, you're using a Griffin's team?
Yeah, so that way I can harvest the Griffin research.
Why do you be using them for that?
So that I can get it to C rank, so I can get him in the cannon.
You get knowledge for something by using it?
You get knowledge by fighting your team on the globe from up here. That's why I'm on the cloud level. It's also the easiest way to farm for mimic cards, which is why I have a mimic on the team too. I switch to a totally different type of team when I'm just farming, because the whole goal when I'm doing that is to get stuff that's harder to get, so I just put it all together. At some point it will also have dumplings and
Pootus.
nuggets, but I only have one, and well, they're not super great on their own.
I'm trying to figure out what to make of Griffins. I want to get a Griffox special team, and I can't do that if I don't include Griffins, but Griffins are really hard to just splash onto a team.
Not if you use cockatrice as part of their...
Even then, to get the most out of it, I still need 3 actual, genuine Griffins. Just not the full 6, to get their full Griffin bonus.
If you just need 3, then,
And that takes a big part, that takes up half the team.
But why does it have to be actual?
Because the cockatrice its ability makes it so your last 3 monsters are the same race as your first.
Yes.
So that can only get you 3 bonus Griffins.
Yeah, and which effect are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, all the Griffins want as many Griffins as possible.
Because that one will get you 3. And then if you need...
And I'll have 1 actual griffin.
And then you could also use
so I
the
need 2 more.
Calamitous, Cockatrice, and the other one to add additional ones to your team.
What? Oh, true. Ideally, I would want to do both. Because, for instance...
But the other thing is... Ockernox is...
the Blood Grove.
I've spent a lot of time there, too.
I've gotten pretty good at dwarf games.
Double Strike is Chaos.
Yes, you're doing pretty good at... What?
That's Nature?
Ah, heck.
Oh, no, I was thinking of Double Punch. Tenebris is...
You have not been
Void.
there yet.
It's Void, isn't it?
Yep.
I've been...
Oh, really? I thought that was... Oh.
I like this. Oh, they only make the sound the first time.
I like that they both just basically asked you the same question.
It's like when you're taking a test and a different answer informs a previous question.
Why was it moving?
That's the one we gotta do. I've decided that the phylactery invasion is basically just a worse version of the first chest because you don't get a chest for it.
Yeah. But, yeah, see, for instance, if I wanted to splash a griffin on the team, I would go with the Dreamfinder, whose thing is, if one of your griffins gets a buff, all of them get that buff.
Yeah, but is it all griffins get that buff or the whole team?
Well, all griffins. So your whole team, if they're all griffins.
Hmm.
So, see, the most of that, I want everyone to be griffins, you know?
That's why I think that certain classes are less useful than others as a like variety feature.
Hmm?
I mean, you don't use just one griffin or one hunter on a team.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, I believe those, when I've seen those races that are the big ones there are griffins, hunters, diabolic hordes.
Yeah, diabolic horde, Imler, and Imling.
Yeah,
combined.
The diabolic horde I think is number 1 on that.
Yeah, because all of them require it to be diabolic horde as part of their thing.
Mind you, if you're going all in on just one flavor, they might be the best at it. They have like the most options, so you can double down. They have
most options.
They're like 8 different diabolic horde monsters, so
well,
you can double down on those
that
traits.
type. I was gonna say because golems have 11.
Right, but it means you really double down on.
Technically, they have 12, but one you can never have.
The actual treasure. Why are you a crab?
I really want the crab skin and the lobster skin. See, this is what I can.
Oh, yeah, that one up there. That's the Dreamfinder. He's the sheriff. Yeah, and diabolic horde. One of them, their traits makes it count as though you have more diabolic horde monsters, so you can double down on that with the cockatrice's trait and just
with 2 different cockatrice traits.
No. One of the cockatrice traits applies to race, the other to class.
Oh, class.
And diabolic horde doesn't care about class.
That's what I was confused about earlier when I was asking.
Yeah, their traits look almost identical.
Azrael's the icy one, yeah.
Oobla.
They make great sounds.
Well, gnomes. I mean, they're dwarves, but I call them gnomes.
They look a lot more like gnomes than the classical depiction of a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
There's no beard.
I think that the last cockatrice monster might be the most useless monster I've seen, which makes it sex. It's one of my favorite designs.
I like the rainbowy one. Is it the Calamitous?
One that looks the most like a real bird.
Yeah, it looks like a golden pheasant, kind of.
I don't remember. I think it is. Because like all puffed up like it's doing a scream.
Mm-hmm.
Which are... all the cockatrices are... it's alliteration.
Yep.
Volpertingers are also all alliterations.
Volpertingers are a disappointing only rabbit option because they're not super great looking. I mean, they're designed well, but they're overly like monstrous for bunny.
You haven't seen the docile Volpertinger yet.
Well, I will have a docile Volpertinger
It's the last one in. It does it. Suiting to its name, it does not look aggressive at all. It has like actually a really big eyes. It's silly.
I almost think the carbuncles are closer to
Yes,
bunnies
yes.
than...
Again, that's what I consider the Izzy monster, except for the fact that they're devoted casters.
And he's all about the punchy punch.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you could give them all double punch.
I guess I could give
like
him the kick spell, because
you can get
it uses
kick
your
and
intelligence.
Double punch.
I think double punch uses your attack.
It
though.
does use your attack.
Kick doesn't for some reason.
Kick, we had one of my setups that I had earlier where I don't remember which class I was playing or which
I'm so eager.
specialty I was playing as. 13 is not worth it. So we'll go back up to a higher level. Low.
Heal. Your enemies heal every time. It doesn't matter if they die before they can heal.
I have reset our fortune only twice.
What do you mean reset before? Oh, that. From getting punched in the head?
Yeah. One was
Apocalypse?
like immediately. No, actually.
Oh, no, high instability.
Yeah, the high instability. Just they friggin' rocked me in like one turn.
Oh, sometimes they'll do that.
And they were such a low level too. Yeah,
Reminds me
it's
of the
just
time
like it
my
decides
Griffin-
you are going to lose this round.
Reminds me of the time I took my Griffin team against the Banshee Master, only to find out what the Banshee Mastery trait does.
Is it good against griffins specifically or something?
No, your enemies always have scorned.
Oh, and they can't attack. And so...
It was a pure attack team, so I literally had no means of doing damage. I mean, they really couldn't do much to me, but I eventually said to
Does
forfeit.
scorned? Can you override it with panic attack or infernal charge?
No, you cannot attack. You
So-
can override it with silence, because you can't have both at once.
But I'm just saying, if you cast it, it just skips the turn then, or what?
The spell doesn't really do anything.
That's
you
what
cast
I
the
mean.
spell
It
and then
wastes
nothing
your
happens.
turn.
Yes. Ooh, fluffy.
I've decided my least favorite one is the giant baby, and then the pick from the 4 chests.
It's a Mario reference.
Yeah,
But yeah, no.
But in Mario, you can always get something, and you don't always get something from the picking from the 4 chests.
They're basically the same event.
Yeah, they're both just a luck
Except
based.
the baby, I guess you can get infinite stuff if you have infinite luck. But yeah. I can also include that the Vulpes are made for evokers. Not having seen the final 2.
Why do they work really well with Evoker? Well, except for the one that's good for Cleric.
Right. I still don't know much to do those, but they're better than the Contagious Cockatrice. But yeah, the final Vulpes have the one has the ability of your spell gems do damaging spell gems do 75% more damage if they're not of your creature's class. And
Well, there's easy solutions for that anyway.
right. And the other is your creatures take less damage for each spell gem they have, and the Evoker has a perk where you can like have 5 more spell gems equipped.
Yeah, because if you look...
Whoa.
Oh, I guess he can't attack because he's a mimic.
Well, you can't cast directly. It's part of the
Yeah,
trait.
I made
for them.
I put the
Cerberus.
Cerberus on. But if you look, I have verdant spheres.
And it might
Verdant-
specify non-ethereal gems. A lot of Vulpes do.
Oh. I was gonna say because
But I think the
with
Vulpes...
the ethereal spell gems,
You did
the Kabbalist and like high tier ethereal spell gems is so effective.
I've recently discovered the beauty of generous spell gems.
Yeah, no, I use them a lot.
I do nap too now, as long as I can afford to make more of them. Yeah, I've decided I like Kabbalist, not as much as the Evoker, but the Kabbalist I like using just to make silly things happen. I can actually get the game to sort of freeze up for a few seconds while it catches up with all the
Yeah,
nonsense I'm doing.
that's where okay. So because of that, if you have that happen with kick and you have mostly chaos, otherwise, a lot of chaos things can do like give the opponent 5 random debuffs. I had like 21 debuffs in like 2 rounds on something.
I guess it's spam casting Affliction.
Yeah,
or channel
because
hits.
it says cast a random spell gem from your thing, which I eventually learned meant don't put anything on that's non-damaging, or else they'll just like cast it 12 times.
It is very annoying. But the Amethyst Carbuncle, the Aquamarine Carbuncle is so good with the Kabbalist. You know what it does?
It gives all of your spell gems as ethereal spell gems.
No. For every spell that's been cast in that battle, when your creatures cast a spell, they have a 7% chance of getting a random buff.
Oh yeah.
So every spell's cast is more likely to give you that. So with the Kabbalist, eventually it's going to be like every time you cast a spell, you get a random buff. And then combine that with one of the Dryad features of whenever you get a buff, you get a 15% boost to intelligence and attack. So you start getting, the more you cast, the stronger your spells get.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just so even casting like the same spell uselessly a billion times, it's still making you stronger.
Yeah,
and then you things of chaos, you cast Sabotage, and the enemy like gently pokes you in the face 5 times, and you're like, stop it.
I summoned all the creatures I really like, and accidentally like 7 abominations because
I do that a lot too, because of the alphabet.
Yeah, they're very first on the list.
But no.
We have like a bunch of
I find that
abominations.
the creatures you really like, you should summon them often, just so
you can summon more of them in case you get a bad
nature
roll.
Because that happens a lot.
Although with some, you just have to use books, like for mimics or dumplings or whatever, if you really need it, because otherwise you're just wasting so much time trying to get a second one.
I'm pretty excited about making teams involving Iron Golem.
I forget what's its thing.
Your golems share their innate traits.
Oh, so it's only if... That is useful, though, in combination with the cockatrice.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if that'll work, but it
Well,
should.
if it changes their class to that type, or their whatever, their...
I mean, on an all-golem
it
team, it's good, but I feel like it's just scratching the surface.
Well, the other thing is, aren't golems also a fairly defensive-focused one?
Their traits are. Their stats aren't, for some reason.
Well, what I'm saying is, with that, if you put them in combination with a guard that you've made a golem,
or just
the guard types are all really good. I really liked them.
The key is,
because I did a siege master, and so I went heavy on guards.
I went paladin, but my team turned out to be optimized to be a siege master, so it actually sucked as a paladin, because paladins don't want defense, they want health, because they want to take a lot of damage to reflect. So, yeah.
They reflect.
So
you want low defense if all possible, and high health.
Correct.
So you take additional damage per hit.
And I went high on both. Dang. But like the granite golem, imagine the iron golem plus the granite golem. Just that combo is kind of ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I also used the magma golem for the.
You're gonna get on fire. What are you gonna do? You're on fire! Oh no, they're on fire. What? Why are they on fire?
I might have a thing that flex debuffs or something. Oh no, I'm casting Firestorm.
We had the Assault Griffin you have there. Your third monster. I think I've discovered some terrifying cheese it's capable of.
Where it can attack for every attack?
No. You're thinking of the Giant Bomber next to him.
Oh.
His thing is, for every Griffin you have, he has a 7% chance of getting another turn after his turn.
Oh yeah, and if you get the 2 extras plus the full team.
I've calculated, the most that can get up to is 70%, which I think is enormous. If you get annoyed, you put on you get the Trickster's re-rolling thing.
Yeah,
that's just unfair.
I mean, to be fair, by the time you've got all that set up, you've put a lot of time and energy into that.
Right, because anointments, are just seem kind of excessive.
Well, you also have to use a lot of amber, so that's another reason I'm not bothered by having farmed all this amber.
I don't even know what amber is. It's a spell-gem component.
It is, but it's also used to get anointments.
Weird.
You have to put like 250 amber per anointment.
Army's contemplating what I can get away with by making just a team of griffins that all have that assault griffin trait.
Well, you have to read, because some of them say that it doesn't work if on another...
Right, but
Oh, no, that's the dive bomber.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the optimal number